with Nikkie. Right? In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. Got my little note back. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Today looks like we're going to have some rain today. We had some good weather a couple of days back. We had some sunshine. And so now we look like we're about to have some rain. I'm good with rain. And so the only thing is that I have bath bombs that I wanted to make, and I didn't make the bath bombs on a sunny day. Of course, I'd want to make them on a rainy day, and you're not supposed to make them on a rainy day because the weather, the humidity is so finicky. And so we'll see. Even if I do make them today, I will be putting them in the oven so that way the humidity doesn't mess them up too much. But we'll see. Last night I was on live. And I was on late. And if anybody want to know if I woke up at 5 a.m., I did and didn't make up an excuse and didn't make up a reason why I shouldn't be riding my bike this morning, and rode the bike for the entire time, and still did my Bible app, and I still did everything, and even, felt like I went to bed early. I may take a nap sometime at some point in this day, but I did do all the things that I said I was going to do. I was disciplined and I did stick to my routine, even though we were up late on Instagram. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more too. And we were discovering some things. You guys were helping me design some things. So we're going to get into it. So everybody, welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie. This is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And today we're going to be talking about, we're on day 10. We're on day 10 of the challenge already. So we are a third of the way in because we got 10 days. So we're almost in. We're almost halfway at the halfway mark. We're almost there, y'all. So 10 days, I'm telling you, time is going to go by so fast. So all you got to do is decide that you want to do a thing, right? All you have to do is make the decision. And then once you make the decision, you just have to say, I'm going to decide every day that I'm going to be consistent in this thing. As long as I'm consistent in this thing, I'm going to be building up momentum. If I don't build up momentum, I'm going to ultimately achieve my goals. I'm going to ultimately be moving in the direction that I want to be moving in. I'm going to ultimately be, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of the things are going to add up, but it takes you starting, right? You got to start. Day one, you got to start. Now, one day, we got to do day one and just do the thing and decide that we are going to be consistent with that thing, right? And that's what I decided. I decided that I'm going to be consistent with me waking up at 5 a.m. Now, for sure, I'm going to do 5 days out the week. Am I going to do the entire week? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a day off. I don't know if I'm going to have 2, but I know for sure I'm going to have a day. You know what I'm saying? But I will be waking up at 5 a.m. as long as God is willing and able. I am going to be, or God is willing and I'm able. I will be waking up at 5 a.m. to do what I have to do, right? So with that being said, like I said, we are 10 days into the challenge. All you have to do is decide. I'm gonna keep on saying the same thing. All you have to do is decide. And once you decide, you can say, I choose to be consistent. I choose to be consistent. right? I could be inconsistent and then I could have lackluster results. I could have no results. I could have whatever, being inconsistent, but I'm going to choose to be consistent because I know if I keep on being consistent, I'm going to be building up the momentum, and this momentum is going to take me to where I needed to take me. And that's what we were talking about earlier on in the week. So, day 10, y'all. How many of y'all are doing the challenge with me? Put ones in the chat. And all of you guys who are in the room right now, take this video out and share it with somebody who needs some motivation, who's looking for community, who is looking for somebody to help hold them accountable for the things that they say that they want. It's people who are goal getters, people who want to go out there and get something, but they just don't know exactly how to do it, right? So go ahead now, share that out and put ones in the chat if you are doing this with me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. All right, y'all, let's see who's in the building while I wait for y'all to tell me if y'all doing this challenge with me. All right, so good morning, good morning, good morning. We got Latrice of Heartbeat Candle Co. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She's out in the street, so she may or may not be in the chat, but she is first in the building. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? It's rainy. It's rainy here too. Or it looks like it's going to rain. It looks like rain is about to happen. It looks like rain is afoot. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, morning, my hives. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. She said, good morning, ladies. Be intentional about everything. Yes, yes, and yes. Hit the like button while you're at it. Okay? Wherever it is, if it's here, if it's under me, wherever this like button is, go on ahead and hit it. I need the map to be mapping. Go on ahead and hit the like. It's free. Hit the like. Hit the like. All right. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Have a work meeting. We'll catch you later. Okay. Sounds like a plan. That's not what she said. I paraphrase, but it says, we'll catch the replay. Make it a great day. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda's in the building. She said, good morning, family. Good morning, Christina. Christina said, good morning. Good morning, Michelle. Like Sister Eula said, good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jamie. Jamie's in the building. Yes, on late and really a trooper. Yes, girl. I was on, I don't know. Were we on after midnight? I don't even remember. But I do know I was on late and I said, I'm still gonna wake up at 5 a.m. And I did. And I did. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Miss Kim was on there too. Let me tell you something. Miss Kim was on there. Candace was on there. Y'all know them West Coast people. And Lakeisha Keisha, they on with me talking about, oh, they asking me questions. And then I'm like, okay, I was trying to get off for hours. No, I'm just joking. For like a few minutes, but I always say long goodbyes, because I always get sidetracked and go back to something else. And so we kept on going. Like my goodbye was super long last night. And it was only 8 something where they at. And I was like, it's almost midnight here. Candace like, I'm working on this. It's only 8 something something. I'm like, we almost at midnight on this side of town. So yeah, it was a good time though. It was a really good time. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel's in the building. All right, so all of the people that's doing the challenge with me, yes, come on, come on, come on. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you are doing the challenge with me, you guys know we have the 30-day group. I need you guys every single day. Like I said, every day is not going to be a task, but every day I am going to ask you a question. I am going to ask you how you're doing. I am going to ask you certain things. So please, 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 and thank you. Please go into the community daily and respond to the question for the day, because every day is going to be a question. Every single day, y'all. Every day. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. And while you are here, Big Meech, I want to share with you guys that Big Meech has her, well, not her, but the Pivot and Adapt shirt. You know the saying that I say. She created the shirt. You guys make sure that you support. Let me grab it. I know she gave it to me on Instagram. I'm gonna grab that link so I can put it in here. Hopefully I can get it. And share it with you guys. Again, we are here to support one another. We are here to help each other grow. And I am excited about this t-shirt. So you guys going ahead and support. I'm about to grab this link so I can give it to y'all. Let me see if I can copy it from here. All right. There we go. Let me know if you guys could click it. Let me know if it's clickable. Let me know if it's clickable in the chat. So you guys that are doing the challenge with me, some of you guys also said that you're going to join me with the Bible app. Right. And so the Bible app is 40 days. It's a 40-day thing. Now, remember, I told you with the Bible app, you are able to listen. You don't necessarily have to stop everything you're doing to just read what you see. We are going through the book of Matthew right now. So you don't have to stop everything that you're doing. You can actually press the play button and it'll speak for you. It'll read it for you. So you can do whatever you're doing, read along with it if that works for you. Sometimes we learn differently, right? So what I've been doing is when I'm riding the bike, I do have it playing, but but I'm also reading as I go along. So I'm holding it and reading it at the same time. So I could just put it away and just let it go, but I want to see it because I want to make sure that I am absorbing what I'm listening to. So yeah, so I want to say I only got 2 people. So only Miss Deltra and Jamie are a part of my thing. And I know a lot of you guys said that you wanted to do it. I'm not forcing anybody to do it. I'm just saying that if you are and you're doing it with me, I would like to, we could all be on the same team and we can see nothing happens. You just know that people are doing it with you. And so if you would like to join us, join us. If you would like to join us, join us. I want to participate. The link is if you go into the Facebook group, the link is probably 2 days down. I think the link is 2 days down. So just go to probably Monday and you'll be able to see the link to join us on the Bible app. I'm doing it as well. You guys join us together so we can see everybody. I can't see what you're doing, but I just know that you're there. And it feels good to know that you have support, right? Doesn't it always feel good to know that people are encouraging you and are doing something with you? It makes you feel like, yeah, we got to do this. I got to read it tomorrow. I got to read it. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you a level of accountability. This is the same reason why when I say I'm going to do a certain thing, if I say it out loud to you guys, I'm held to a certain level of accountability, or I owe you guys some accountability because I said it. And so now I have to do it. And if I don't, then I am responsible for me not taking action. Right. And so I can't say I'm gonna get up here every day and inspire and motivate everybody else to do something and I'm not doing something myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not holding myself accountable. That's hypocritical. Also, something that was in the Bible app this morning was being a hypocrite. And I want to share a story because let me tell you something. Something happened, situation happened yesterday, and I was feeling a certain type of way about it. And I wanted to just wash my hands with the situation. And so I was listening to my Bible app this morning, and part of the things that were in the app, first of all, let me tell you, that confirmation message came back to me again today. There's so many scriptures in the Bible, but out of all of the scriptures in the Bible, this one comes back to me, which makes me feel is confirmation, which makes me feel that I'm in alignment with what I am setting out to do. So while reading this morning, I'm gonna come back to the hypocrite, but while reading this morning, it said, where 2 or more are gathered, I am in the midst of it, right? Well, I'm paraphrasing, but that is what I am doing. That is part of the collection that I'm doing. Yesterday, I shared with you guys that Sister Eula was saying the same thing. And I was like, and she said 2 of the scriptures that I have as a part of my Get You Some Friends That Pray collection, that she said. And I was like, this is confirmation, but this was confirmation as well. So I wanted to share that, but I also want to share. Okay, so it was about, let me see if I can say it right. It was a master and a servant, and the servant owed the master some money, and so he forgave his debt, right? And so then the servant then goes out and do whatever he's doing, and he finds a guy who owes him money, right? And I'm not going to say the amounts or whatever because I don't exactly remember, but he owes him money. And so I think he beats him up and then he puts him in jail or whatever, and to get his money back, right? And so when he gets back to his master says, "Well, how could you do that? I just forgave you of your debt. You wanted me to give you grace. You wanted me to give you, a pass, a pardon, and you can't do the same for somebody else. What kind of hypocrite are you?" You know what I'm saying? And so it made me think, because of a situation that I was not I like, don't try me, try Jesus. But I'm trying to do better with that. And so it kind of was a message to me that if I'm expecting to be forgiven, if I'm expecting to be to receive grace, then I have to do the same for others. And so it helped me to look at something a little bit differently. um I'm still in my heart feeling a certain kind of way. But I am going to give it the benefit of the doubt. And I am going to, like I said, if I'm asking for grace and I'm asking for forgiveness, I've got to do the same. I cannot be a hypocrite. And so that was one of my messages that I got from today, is about being a hypocrite. And the other one was about confirmation about what it is that I am doing. So, yes. And also, I want to share that sometimes your confirmation does not come from a good feeling. Sometimes your confirmation is not going to be as gentle as, oh, you read something and, oh, gentle reminder. Sometimes your confirmation is going to come as something that's going to piss you the F off, or you know what I'm saying? Like situations, anger, frustration. Sometimes that confirmation is going to come that way, right? And I think the purpose of us getting the message that way is because it's going to force us to move. It's going to force us to have the emotion that we need, that's going to create that momentum for us to get to that next space. And so, yeah, sometimes it's not going to look pretty, but just pay attention, because again, you guys, I am kicking you guys in your butt. Like, it is time. Why are you still sitting on this idea? Why are you still sitting on your gift? Why are you not moving on this idea? What do you need? What do you need to see, feel, have, or do in order for you to start seeing that you need to start operating in your gift? What is it that I could help you with? What is it? Not even what I can help you with. How can I motivate you to get to the next space, or to stop sitting on a spot, on a pot? What do I have to do in order to push you there? Because sometimes y'all need to be knocked off. You know what I'm saying? But it is time. Stop sitting, stop holding onto your stop holding on to that thing, and just let the thing flourish. Let the thing flourish. Everybody put "let the thing flourish" in the chat. Let the thing flourish in the chat. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I want to participate. All right, got you. I'm doing it a little behind on the reading. That's okay. I'm doing it as well. Yes, yes, and yes. Happy Winning Wednesday, Kay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Lakeisha. Keisha's in the building. Good morning, Lakeisha. Keisha, it's clickable. Thank you. Yes. Everybody, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Everybody, please hit the like. I will join the challenge. I'm doing the 30-day challenge already. So this will be this will be good for me. Yes. Let me tell you something. It is forcing me to, like I said, I was already doing my Bible app in the morning, right? But I was doing you listen to somebody talk about a scripture, and then you read the scripture, and then you pray. And so it offered the 40-day devotional, where you're going to be reading the Bible. And then at the end of all of that, after the end of your reading for the day, then you say what you got from your reading. And so it helps you, like I said, it helped me to open my eyes about being hypocritical, which I feel a way about, but being hypocritical, and also about confirmation, and also about having, okay. So another thing was about having faith, right? Because sometimes just because you have faith, that doesn't always mean that your outlook is going to reflect the positive change or the things that you're expecting. Do you understand what I'm saying? It sometimes you may not see things happening, right? But you want to be faithful with that something is going to happen for you, but you don't see it. And so while you don't see it, you can't really believe it because there's nothing working in your favor. Nothing is going the way you want it to go. Everything seems like it is falling apart, and it's hard for you to keep the faith. And so part of that is, again, is something that was in the Bible app this morning, was that when Jesus was walking on the water, and Peter, right? Peter came out and on the water, and he said he wanted to walk on the water, and he told him, come. And so he started walking, and as long as he kept his eyes on Jesus, he was able to do it. But once he started looking all over the place, and he was looking all around him and seeing everything that's going on, then he started to lose faith. And so what Jesus said, ye of little faith, right? And so he's like, why did you, and I'm a paraphrase, why did you take your eyes off of me? Why did you lose faith? I told you could do it. You started doing it, and then all of a sudden you didn't believe in yourself. Why didn't you believe in yourself? And this is the same thing that we're doing with our businesses. This is the same thing that we're doing with just period in our lives, right? We have faith when things look like they're working, but then when the storms are coming and things look like they're falling apart and nothing seems to be working and it's not in alignment, we start losing faith. And now we start questioning God. We start questioning, like, well, is this really going to happen for me? Is this really going to work for me? Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? We start questioning it. And then it's like the awakening for me was, ye of little faith. Like, I showed you plenty of times, and we as people, and I'm gonna speak for me, but I'm gonna speak for you too. There's plenty of times when we can see miracles. There's plenty of times when we can see these supernatural healings and blessings and things like that. There's plenty of that. But should a storm come, should we see the winds and the weather and everything start changing, we start to get scared. We start to wonder. We start to question, is that really going to happen for us? Because maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe you were there at that time. Maybe you're not here in this time. Maybe this is something else. And we don't have the faith that we need to push us through and carry us throughout that thing, right? Because we start questioning everything, and we forget how easy and quickly we forget how we have made it through. Right? No matter what we've been through before, we've made it through. We could say, and I know Steve Harvey has said something like this too. If you're here today, you've made it through 100% of the trials and the tribulations that you've ever experienced in your life. You've made it, right? You know that you've made it because you're still here, right? You may have come out bruised. You may have come out with lumps on you. You may have come out feeling like pieces of you were missing, but you came out and came through. Can we say that that's happened? Right? We can say that because we are still here. We are still standing. And so when struggle, when times and things like that start to happen and you start to lose faith, we got to keep in mind that God, it's something I'm supposed to get from this. And also, not only is it something that I'm supposed to get through this, get from this, but there's also something I'm learning from this, because my faith is being tested, because I needed to be strengthened. I needed to be strengthened. I need to know how to rely on the blessings. I need to learn how to rely on, my prayers may not be answered right in this particular moment, but they are being answered. So I need to start moving according to um knowing that the thing is happening for me, that everything is always happening for my good. I need to start moving in that, and knowing, yes, this may be a struggle at this particular time, but something is happening right here. It's something that I need. This is something that is going to strengthen me for me to grow and to get into my next season. Or this is something that I need because it was something that was lacking. And like I said, sometimes our messages don't come with a gentle nudge. Sometimes our messages come wrapped up in, you know what I'm saying, in something else. And so I say all of that to say, be faithful and know that whatever it is that you have on the inside, whatever that gift is, whatever it is that you are supposed to be sharing with the world, whatever that light is, just know that everything that you have is already, everything that you need is already in you so that you could pursue it. Why do you doubt yourself? Right? Have faith and confidence in your ability. Have faith and confidence in knowing that this wasn't given to you by accident. Have faith and confidence in knowing that this is, if you have it, it's for you. And what's for you can't miss you. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Thank you so much, Big Meech. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me know. Grace, giving people grace is hard. Yes, it is. And I know God has to feel the same way about us. Because sometimes, honey, we are hard to love because we hard-headed. When your kids don't listen to you, you know what I'm saying? You want to knock them around. That's what one thing Rafi said from Thompson Ferrier. When your kids don't listen to you, you want to knock them down. You know, people do certain things, and it's just sometimes it's just so hard. It is so hard. But if we can get grace from God, we can get grace. We can give grace, right? We can give grace. Yes, let that thing flourish, y'all. Come on, come on. Good morning, Chris Marie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Rosalicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just said to someone yesterday, the stronger your relationship with God, the stronger your relationship is with God, storms and trials won't affect you, right? When our relationship with God is weak, we worry, doubt, and stress. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's because we want to see immediate results. We want to know that things are changing immediately. We want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to wait it out. We don't want to hurry up. We don't want to figure anything out. We want the answer and the results right there in our face. And sometimes it don't happen like that. And the reason why it's not happening like that is because there's something that you're supposed to get in that. And so if we start looking at it differently and we start saying it's a lesson that I'm supposed to be learning here in this season, we'll be good. We'll be good. Right? We'll be good. So let me see. All right, so y'all feeling me so far? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if y'all feeling me so far. Remember, you got to be able, though, those are my lessons from today's Bible app. And tomorrow, I think we read 5 chapters today? Yeah, I think it was 5. So, and part of mine was, again, my confirmation about where I'm going with the direction of my bookmarks and my budget envelopes and stuff like that, because I questioned it. I asked that. I said, normally I don't pray over my businesses and ask, and now I do, but before like I said, before I didn't. Am I doing this? Should I be doing this? Am I going in the right direction? Lead me to the right connections, the right networking and things like that. Usually I don't do that, but with this, I said, you know what, because I am so like a craft will take me in different directions. Let me tell you something. You ask me to do a craft, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't have time, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get it in there. And I may be, double time on something else, but I'm gonna try something out. And so I wanted to know, am I being led to do this, or is this just another idea that I'm having? Am I supposed to be working on it this way? And so I did pray over it. And so now, because I'm assuming because God knows I need to hear something more than once, I keep getting the message. You know what I'm saying? That it keeps coming back to me. Because it's like, if I tell you enough times, you can't say, oh, I didn't know. You can't use the excuse, oh, I didn't do it because it wasn't meant for me to do it or whatever. Right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to y'all, I'm gonna speak to me. But yeah, you can't do it because you can't say you didn't know, because you know. You are getting confirmation everywhere you go. You know for sure. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Yes, you're speaking facts. Thank you. I'm with you. Yes. Sister Eula said, stay in that dark place and develop while God works it out for you. Yes, because we want to be over it so fast. But then when you're over it so fast, you don't develop the skills that is necessary for you to get through something different. You know what I'm saying? You're developing in that darkness. There's something happening. What happens when you What happens when, okay, you know people, you don't know people, but people who develop film, right? Where are they developing the photos? Where are they developing the life of the picture? Where's that happening at, y'all? Where's that happening? I love this. I love how your connection with God is growing. Nikki. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Exactly. It is in that darkness that the picture is going to come to life. It is in that darkness that that blank slate is now going to become something. It is going to become the life of whatever it is that was captured, right? That is going to develop in the dark room, right? In the darkness. And should somebody turn on the lights, should somebody shine a light in there, what would happen? The photo would get ruined. So the same thing as the development with you. Not that you're going to be ruined if you get over something really quickly, but there's something that you need to learn in that space, and you're not ready to be over that hump yet. You're not ready to be in that next space yet. You're not ready to be there. There's some things that you got to find out. There's some things that's got to develop. There's some things that's got to make itself clear before you get out there, before you can expose it to the lightness. It has to go through something first. This wasn't even where I was going with this, but that's a good metaphor, right? That's a good, what is it, an analogy? It's good. You know what I'm saying? Because you do develop the photo in the darkness. Just saying. Just saying. So you don't want to get through something too fast just so that you can hurry up and be healed. You want to know, you got to find out, you got to identify what's going on. Why is this triggering me? Why is this taking me to this place? Why am I doing these things? Because sometimes it's not about you just getting the results. Sometimes, again, this is what I always say, it's not about you hitting the goal. It's about who you become on your way to the goal. It's about what's happening, what's developing on the inside. What character are you building? What kind of thing are you bringing with you to the end goal, right? That's all that matters. Is the journey. Because along this journey, I'm going to acquire some skills. I'm going to learn how to walk even longer. I'm going to learn how to, do whatever I need to do. I'm going to learn how to cook for myself in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Like, along this journey, there's some things that's going to be happening. And I'm not just going to get to the other side, but there's going to be some reason why I had this journey, and this thing in the journey is going to mean so much more to me because I'm showing and I'm developing into a person that I never thought that I could be, but I am doing that now. And so I'm not going to just immediately hit the goal. I got to take some steps before I get there. Same thing about eating. You got to chew your food. You can't just swallow your food whole or you're going to choke. Right? And so that's with everything. You've got to develop something that's going to build up the skill or the character to get you to where you got to go. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Trying to get the film to expose itself. Yep. I can't find a 40-day challenge. Got you. Let me grab it for you real fast. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. And let me know if y'all with me in the chat. And I think this rain and this dreary days got me feeling like I got to pick it up. I know I'm there, but I'm not exactly where I need to be. Let me see, Miss Lois. Question 9, 40-day. I'm going to tag you right here. Are you in the group, Miss Lois? Let me see. I think I can tag you right here. No, it's not letting me tag you. Oh, there you go. Got you. All right, so you with me. All right, so that is what I learned from today. And also I want to know, because we are in the creating, we are in the doing. What are you learning about yourself right now? If you're doing a challenge, what are you learning right now about yourself? Let me know in the chat. What are you learning about yourself? Me, I already know that consistency and everything is key, but I'm learning that it to me it's just about a decision. It's just about a decision. Everything, every move that I make, everything that I want to do is all ultimately boils down to my decision. Am I going to decide to do it? Or am I going to decide to not do it? Am I going to decide to keep scrolling on my phone? Or am I going to decide to do the work that I need to do that I'm putting off because I'm scrolling on my phone? It ultimately, to me, breaks down to boils down to a decision, right? So, what are you learning with this challenge? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. And on the Facebook group, I said put one word, right? But you could use however many words you want right here in Coffee with Nikki. But what are you learning? What are you learning? What is happening right now in the exposure of your photo? What is happening now in the becoming of who of building that character? What is happening on this journey along the way for you that you are seeing, that you are developing right now? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Don't type all at once. What are you getting from it? I told you so. Me and to me, it all boils down to consistency. To me, it all boils down to a decision. Once I decide that I'm going to do it, when I decide I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I told you guys when I work out at 5 o'clock in the morning, I do not change my clothes. What I went to sleep in is what I'm working out in. And I'm gonna tell you why. What I went to sleep in is what I'm working out in is because I don't want to give myself a chance. I don't want to give myself an excuse. I don't want to give myself time where I am going to not do what I'm setting out to do. So if I wake up, roll out of bed, and say I'm going right to my bike, I'm going right to my bike. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna do some things, but I'm gonna go to my bike as soon as I am up and at 'em. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up, groggy, whatever. I am going to be riding that bike. And I'm going to be exhausted, and I may be yawning, and tears may be coming down my eyes because I'm yawning so much, but I'm still gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there. At least my minimum is gonna be 45 minutes, but I'm gonna be there for at least an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. The goal is to have the hour, but the minimum I will do 45. But I'm not going to give myself a chance to change my mind. I'm not going to change my clothes so I can change my mind. It's not going to happen. I'm going to get up, I'm going to roll out of bed, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Period. Feeling like it or not, I know that I already committed to get out the bed. I know that I already committed to go right to the bike. I committed to that. How slow I move is on a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to be moving it fast immediately? No, I got to get my body moving, but I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I got to do. But I'm going to get up and do what I got to do because I set out to do that. It's my decision, right? So Mel said, I'm learning that I question, second guess everything I do. Being indecisive is a stolen tactic and is. I have to tell myself, make a decision quicker. I have to tell myself that because I will wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And there's nothing that I'm getting from this waiting. Sometimes I'm just waiting because I'm procrastinating. There's no real reason. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to tell myself, make a decision faster. And so I force myself to make a decision faster. It can or cannot be the right thing, but guess what? I decided quicker. I'm not going to let it linger. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. How do I join the challenge? It is on the Facebook group. Let me see. Let me grab this link. I said I was not going to do this, but I am going to do this because Candace, I love you, girl. Let me grab this link and give it to y'all. Let me know if you see it and let me know if you can join. Let me know if you can join. I am learning that I am my own worst critic. Yes, I criticize everything I do. Woo! Don't we? Don't we do it? We gotta stop it. We've got to stop it. We've got to stop it. Because you have to believe in your gift. You got to believe in knowing that you've got something special. Why are you criticizing? You've got it. You don't have to get it. You've got it. It's in you. Rock that thing. Rock that thing. Don't wait. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. Like Melly Mel says, she's waiting. Don't wait. Make a decision quick. You know that you got that thing in you. Go on ahead and let it flow. Let it flow. If something don't work, if it don't, immediately happen for you, it's okay. It's okay. Because you got something that you can take with you for the next time. You got something that, oh, the t-shirt didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out, but I know that I'm not going to do it that way. So I did get something valuable out of this, although I do feel like I wasted my time, but I really didn't waste my time because I could have been doing this on a paying customers thing, and I could have only had one shirt, and I made this mistake, and I can't fix it. And if I do fix it, it's gonna take me a long time to fix it. They got to wait till I get this shirt again. They got to wait till I make it again. You know what I'm saying? And so there's something that you learned in that thing. You just so caught up in the wrong things. I'm learning something in this lesson. It ain't happened the way I wanted it to. What am I getting from this? Right? Sometimes them lessons keep coming back to you, and I am living proof that lessons will keep coming back to you. And sometimes I feel like sometimes my lessons are on a loop. Like I've done this before. I've said this the same way. I've done this the same way, and it's like, yeah, because you've done it the same way, it's time for you to do something different with that situation. What are you gonna do with it? And that was another lesson that came to me yesterday because there's another certain thing that really pisses me off, right? I'm not aligned with it, I'm not connected to it, but it pisses me off. Just the name, just the everything just pisses me off, right? And so I have to look at things differently because if the situation keeps coming up to me, it's because I'm not um acting differently. And even though I say I don't mind acting the same way because, that's just me, I'm not growing. I'm not growing in that. And I am purposely not growing because I know I can grow should I move on, or I can grow if I respond, not if I move on, but if I respond differently. But I'm learning. I'm learning and I'm growing, and it'll happen again, and it'll keep on happening and happening and happening, and it'll be on a loop until I decide decisions that I'm not going to allow that to piss me off. I'm learning that while I feel overwhelmed with multitasking, a lot of the time is spent on distractions, mindless scrolling, etc. Yep, yep, yep. I forgot which book it is, but they say not to multitask, and even though it makes us feel better because we're doing a bunch of things and we feel busy, we don't give the 100% energy to the thing that needs to have the energy. And so we should be single-minded when it comes to tasks, to complete the task first and then go on to the next one. It's easier said than done because I still don't do that. That's still not a thing that I can do unless it's something that I only can do while, like I only can make bath bombs when at that particular time. I can't make bath bombs, scroll on the phone, get on the computer, do all of those things. I'm not able to do that. I only can be in that moment doing that thing. So sometimes there are activities or tasks that I have to do where I solely only can do those things. But when you multitask, you're not giving yourself 100% focus on the thing at the task at hand. So she said, time blocking is my savior. Let me tell you something. That is good. My AD girl, I have not been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I got it. I have not been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I got it. My ADHD gets the best of me sometimes. I know. I can tell you, like I said, I have not been diagnosed, but I know for sure. I know for sure I got it. I know for sure. Um, Your poem, Our Deepest Fear from yesterday, hit home for me. Yes, I posted it at work. And in your closet, let me tell you something. I did put it in the community. It is by Marianne Williamson. It is in her I think it's Reflection from A Course in Miracles. I think it's that book. But in the community, I did put the book if you wanted to read the book as well. But that poem is for you to know that you don't dim your light for anybody, that you continue to shine your light. Everybody is meant to shine. Everybody is meant to show the glory of God through their talents, through whatever it is that they have. They're meant to do that. And you shouldn't be dimming your light for people. And a lot of the times we do dim our lights because we want somebody to feel comfortable and around us. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing, right? Not what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the poem. And the poem, like I said, it's in the community. So if you are not part of the community, go on over to bubblebabesuniversity.com, click community and join. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. All right. So one more thing that I want to talk about is I have a few things, but I want to make sure that I don't miss it. The challenge, this 30-day challenge it was created for you guys to get that momentum, right? And it was meant for you to get the momentum plus have the support of the community behind you so that you can feel a level of, like I said, a level of accountability, but also know that you have that support. So if you should fall, if you should miss the mark, should you know what I'm saying? You still have a community around you that is going to rally with you to make sure you get to where you want to go. Right. And this is going to help you with your goals. This is going to help you be able to build up that momentum to get you to the next place. It's going to help you to build that momentum for you to be courageous and do the thing that you set out to do. Right. You like we were talking about losing weight. You want to lose weight, but things have got to change, right? And it may not be 100% every single day. You may not be, sometimes you may be super motivated, ready to do all the things. I'm eating right today. I'm working out. Actually, I'm working out a little extra. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got 2 workouts in today. Some days you're going to be like that, but that's going to be your 100%. But some days your 100% ain't gonna be like that. Some days your 100% is going to be like a struggle. Some days your 100% is gonna be like, oh, I could walk on this treadmill for about 15 minutes. I don't got it in me. I don't feel good. I don't this. I don't that. But I got 15 minutes, and with this 15 minutes, I'm gonna give my 100% to this 15 minutes. I can't. I don't have it. I'm drained. I can't give more than this. I know yesterday I was superwoman and I did all of the things, but today I'm not that. I can't do that. So that 100% is going to look different, but you're going to decide that I'm going to give 100%. And just because it didn't look like yesterday's 100% doesn't mean that you're still not giving 100%. You got to do a little bit less, or you got to push yourself a little bit less, but you still can do what you said that you want to do. It may look different. And so I want to say that I want to encourage somebody out here that if you're feeling like, oh, well, it's, this don't look like that, and this don't, well, maybe it's not supposed to look like that in that moment. Right? Maybe your body is telling you that today you need to be resting a little bit. Maybe your body is saying you really pushed yourself. Maybe you maxed out, and maybe it's time for you to pull back a little bit. Maybe it's time for you to stretch. You know what I'm saying? So my 100% may not look like a cardio workout and some weight training. My 100% may look like stretching. My 100% may look like sitting in a sauna or sitting in a bath, or you know what I'm saying, just relaxing and getting my body ready so that I can get ready for the next time that I'm doing that. It may look different every single time. So don't expect your 100, I'm not working as hard as I could be. No, maybe it's supposed you working as hard as you need to be. Maybe it's looking different. Sometimes it don't always look the same. Sometimes it doesn't always look the same. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know. Nikki, do you have anyone on the 27th? I'll come on. No, I don't have anybody on the 27th. I don't think. I'm going to write it down now. In the mornings, Melly Mel, if you want to come on in the morning, I'll definitely have you on. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Sometimes your 100% is going to look different. Every day is not going to look like you can do all of the things. Maybe you don't even have enough time to give all of, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have 2 hours today to dedicate to that kind of workout, right? It's a strenuous workout. Maybe you don't have that time to dedicate to that. And maybe that time today looks like, oh, well, I got hit with some extra hours at work. I got to do this. I only got 15 minutes. Guess what you better do? 15 minutes. Hit it strong. I'm going to do this for 15 minutes. I'm going to give it 100%. This is what I got for today. I don't have the 2 hours, but I got this 15 minutes. This is what I got. This is what I'm going to do. Same thing with you and your business. A lot of you guys are having your 9 to 5, and then you're saying, I don't have enough time for my business. I don't have enough time to devote. I want to give myself 20 hours. I want to give myself 15 hours to work. I want to give myself 8 hours. I want to do all the things. And sometimes you don't have that to give. So what do you have that you could give? Right? Again, you may have had 8 hours the previous day to dedicate to your business. And today you don't have that because your boss hit you with a project. And so now you don't really have much time, but you do have 10 minutes. And you take that 10 minutes and do what you're supposed to do with that 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 minutes. What's important for me to do? Send out these emails. That's important for me to do. Guess what? I'm gonna use that 10 minutes, laser focus, no scrolling, no distractions. Do what I got to do. Send out these emails. Boom, bam, bidip, it's out. You know what I'm saying? Every day is not going to look the same. And every day, that you could give yourself a little bit may not look the same. The 9 to 5, you may have to do a little extra sometimes. You may have kids to pick up. You may have, you know what I'm saying? Like there's different things that's going to happen in your day. But you've got to decide that you're going to give yourself a certain amount of time. And with that certain amount of time, again, it's going to look different from day to day. But within this time, I'm going to give it 100%. Within this time, I'm going to give it 100%. We with me? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Again, I'm with you in the chat. If you're with me, let me know, let me know, let me know in the chat. This helps a lot. I am with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, in the morning. We got to just show up, period. No matter how much time. That's right. We just got to show up, like Candace says. It doesn't matter. If you decide I got 30 minutes, 30 minutes is what it is. I don't want to say you don't have the luxury, because you can do whatever, you want, whatever you want. But if you decide I only got 30 minutes, how can I make this 30 minutes count? What can I do with this 30 minutes that's going to make the needle move forward? Think that way. What is that going to be? Don't create a whole bunch of things on the list that you're not going to get to. Don't do a whole bunch of things that's just going to be busy work. Do something that's going to make an impact in what you got to do. What you're going to do that's going to move the needle. Don't create a whole bunch of things. What is it that I need to do right here in this moment that I could give 30 minutes of my time to? For my business, for my goals, for my health, for my fitness, for my mindset, for my spirituality, for whatever. I couldn't even get that. I needed some more air in my lungs. I couldn't get the word out. So whatever that looks like, do that. Whatever that looks like, do that. Again, every day is going to look different. Every day, your 100% is going to look different from day to day. And whatever it is, decide I'm gonna block out all distractions. 30 minutes. Do what I got to do. Do what I got to do. Again, it's going to look different every single day. Every day, you're not going to be able to just focus on just business. That may not be the thing. And sometimes you may have to break it up. That's what we got the Pomodoro technique for, because sometimes that's going to be looking, I don't know if it's a method or technique, but it's going to look different for you every single time. But give yourself 100% focus on whatever that task is for 20 minutes. If you know that you cannot take a course for, well, that's not a good example. But if you know that you don't want to do administrative all day, administrative just drains the life out of you, and you know that you still got some production that you got to take care of, and you are spending all day on administrative, and then by the 8th hour you're like so drained that you can't even get to what you got to do with the production. You've got to decide in that moment, am I going to do what I could, take the time and maximize on my day and get that done, and then come back to the administrative, and then maybe go back to this so that I'm not so tired when I'm doing administrative, or I'm not so drained? What can I do to break that up? Sometimes we got to break up our schedule. And so if you got to break it up or move away from it and come back to it, that's okay. That's okay. My mother used to tell my mother used to tell me all the time that, because I used to work like nonstop from the time I woke up to about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And go to sleep for an hour to get up and do the whole thing all over again. And so my mother used to always tell me, you doing the thing tired. Sometimes you got to take a rest. And I'm like, you don't understand. I don't need to take a rest. I got to get this thing done. I got this to do, that to do. I got to be here, got to do that, got to do all the things. And she's like, yeah, but you're tired. So what does it matter if you're tired? What does it matter if you fall out because you don't have enough rest? You didn't eat enough for the day. You didn't drink enough water. What does that matter? It's not going to matter if you're on the ground because it's not going to get done anyway. So you got to make sure that you're giving yourself the time to do the things that you got to do. And if you're going to do them, give yourself 100% of that time and take the breaks that you need to take. Right? Take the breaks that you need to take. Hello, is it Miss Magni? Magni 1? Miss Magni 1? Good morning, good morning, good morning. No matter how much time, let me see. I'm with you. I've decided my 9 to 5 ain't getting me 9 to 5. Okay. Whenever I find time, I'm working on my brand, period. You will be surprised what 5-10 minutes here and there will do. I'm telling you, as long as you do it 100%. I got 100%. I got 100% for 5 minutes. What could I do with that? Let me tell you something. When I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I get so much done in my 5 o'clock than I can do in the whole 8-hour day. From 5 to 8, I would say 5 to 8:30, I can get so much done. This morning, I woke up, rode my bike, did my devotional, worked on some of my graphics, made my hair oil, and labeled some of my full Whip Body Move sampler sets. All of that I did within from 5 a.m. to 8:30. Now I still got the whole entire day to do the rest of the stuff that I can do or whatever I have to do, but I've gotten a huge chunk of what I needed, and I edited my video that I'm going to put up on my YouTube channel. So I've gotten so much done, and that's just the beginning. The day hasn't even started. It's not even 10 a.m. yet. You know what I'm saying? So if you decide, as everything is a decision, if you decide to give yourself 100 to allow 100% effort into however much time you have to get something done, it can happen. It can happen. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this morning. Let me know. I hope that you did. I hope it kind of went in certain different areas, but I hope that the message still was something that resonated with you. And if what I said to you resonated with you today and you think that it can resonate with someone else, please take this video out and share it with them. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. If you watch this far, please subscribe. Also, make sure that you hit the like button. Come on, everybody, hit the like button. Also, turn on your notifications bell. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's somewhere. Oh, look, you can see the light. It looks like magic. Easily distracted. If you have not turned on your notifications bell, please turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki. Don't forget, October 12th, we are going to have our perfume class. We will have flyers out for you guys by Friday at least. By Friday to have the flyers so that you guys can join us. Create the experience and even provide the experience. So I will be teaming up with Chantel, the VP of BCMC, and we're going to be doing that. I'm also working on 2 classes that I want to add to my membership. Yesterday and this morning, I got a message about affirmation cards, and I did create affirmation cards so I can share my experience on how I created my affirmation cards. And also I wanted to do another class on foiling because now we're getting Black Friday ready. And so you guys want to add a little something. You want to zhuzh up your collection a little bit. You want to offer some bundle deals. You want to offer something special. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more videos where I'm going to, leveling up either, the labeling or processes or whatever. So, yeah. So I'm working on that after this. So let me see. I enjoyed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great as usual. Thank you so much. I love it. I agree, Candace. You're right. Yes, message was received. So y'all do with it what you may, but make sure that you make a decision that you are going to commit to yourself. I don't care what that looks like. I don't care what the timing looks like, but you're going to give yourself 100% of your, focus so that you can get the job done and just be consistent with it. And like I said, we are on day 10. We are almost at the halfway mark. So if you guys are a part of the 30-day challenge, the challenge is in Facebook. All of the days are there for you. The goals, today's task is for you to you should have wrote your goals in the beginning, but your goals, and take a picture of that and post it there. Everything is in categories so that you don't have to go following around and trying to find stuff. That's why I created the Facebook group as opposed to doing it in the IG group, because everything is just going to flow in the flow of a conversation, and I wanted everything to be blocked off. So with that being said, everybody, make sure y'all follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ University everywhere. Make sure y'all follow me. What else? Don't forget to post the challenge. That is it. That is all that I got for you guys this morning. I probably will go live again, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go live on TikTok because I'm trying to grow my TikTok. We'll see. But if I go live on TikTok, y'all make sure y'all follow me. But I'll tell y'all in my story. So look for me. With that being said, y'all, I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have an amazing, amazing day. And that is it. That is all. Bye, y'all.